choke you down just like a pill. Oh yeah. Take you like a pill.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be doing a talk through get ready with me type of video. I know I've been doing quite a bit of get ready with me's lately, but I just like doing them and I like being able to talk to you guys. Today I have a couple new products that I want to try out and test to see if I like them. So I'm gonna be featuring them in this tutorial, obviously. Why else would I say that? But let's go ahead and just get started. First, I'm going to start off with my eyeballs, and I'm going to prime my lids with the Kat Von D Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer, and this is in the shade L9 Neutral. And I also have something really embarrassing to tell you guys. Well, it's not that embarrassing, but it was just like a really big mistake on my part. So when I decided to go cruelty, I'm gonna just zoom you out while I'm talking. So when I first decided to go cruelty-free like around 6 months ago, I researched all of the makeup brands that I used and figured out which ones were cruelty-free and which ones were not, and eliminated the ones that I knew were cruelty-free and stuff like that. And for some reason, I didn't research Laura Mercier because I don't know why, but I just thought that she was not cruelty-free. But then in my last video, I mentioned that I don't use Laura Mercier translucent setting powder anymore because she's not cruelty-free, and there were a couple of comments saying that they thought that she was cruelty-free. And so I researched, and apparently she's fully cruelty-free, and they don't sell to China or any of that stuff. So I feel like such an idiot because I love their translucent setting powder, and I actually still have some from buying it the first time, and I haven't been using it at all, but now I'm so happy to know that they are cruelty-free because I finally get to use this translucent setting powder, and it is my favorite powder, literally ever. So back to the eyes anyways. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that loose powder and pat it over my eyes to set the concealer. So as you guys could probably tell, I already did my eyebrows, so I'm just going to skip into my eyeshadow look. And if you're wanting to see a full video on how I do my eyebrows, I'll link that video down below. I just sometimes like to skip doing my eyebrows because it gets really repetitive, and I assume not everyone wants to see me doing my brows over and over again. So today I'm gonna be using this little palette right here. This is called the Deck of Scarlet palette, and it's actually a very new brand, and this is their first palette, and they are a subscription brand. Is that what you call it? Every other month subscription, I'm pretty sure, and it costs $29.95 every other month, which is quite a bit of money for a subscription, but you get a full-on palette with eyeshadows. This one has a bronzer and a blush, and then there's 2 lip colors, and this is what it looks like. And you get 2 pencils. I think this is a pencil. Yes, so you get all of this and a lip pencil and an eye pencil. I already went ahead and I swatched these colors on my hands to make sure that they were good enough to put in my videos, and they seem pretty good, so we're gonna go ahead and test them out right now. So first I'm gonna start with this neutral brown shadow, and it is matte, and I believe it's called the Beaute eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna use that as my crease color. Then I'm going to take more of a flat brush and put that on my outer V and blend it out with that crease brush again. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this color, and this is called Irresistible, and I'm just going to take my ring finger and put that on my lid. Now taking the Longwear eyeliner, and this is in the shade Lust and Chocolate. I'm gonna put that on my upper tight line and my lower waterline. And then taking this green shade, this is called the Lucky Eyeshadow. I'm just going to smudge that on my lower lash line. Now I'm going to put on some of the Flower Ultimate Zoom In Mascara. And now for lashes, I'm going to use the Beaute, however you say it. They actually collaborated with one of my fellow Instagram friends, Moi Ashley. Her Instagram actually got hacked and it is called It's Moi Ashley now. And I feel really bad for her, and I really hope that she gets her Instagram page back because she was gaining so many followers and she was doing so well. So let's pray that she gets her page back. But I'm gonna put on these lashes. They are vegan and so beautiful. I'm really excited to try them on. I have a feeling that they might be my new favorites. We'll see. So before I get started with my face makeup, I just want to mention that all the info on this deck of Scarlet palette will be down in the description box, and I will have a link for that where you can buy it and stuff too. Again, it's $29.95 every other month, so you will get a new palette with 3 eyeshadows, 2 cheek colors, 2 lip colors, lip pencil, and eye pencil. The eyeshadows aren't the most pigmented eyeshadows that I've ever tried, but they do blend very easily and they're very pretty. And I do think that the whole palette concept is very cool, how you get eyeshadows, cheek colors, and lipsticks all in the same palette. And the thing that I like most about it is that it is cruelty-free, paraben-free, and it's made in the USA, which is always a plus in my eyes. So to prime my face, I'm going to be using the Flower Erase Everything primer. This actually doesn't say primer on the website, which confuses me because I don't really get how it could be a tinted BB cream or like a foundation, so I just consider it a primer, and it works really good as a primer, so we're just gonna go with it. Now for foundation, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation, and I have yet to use this as an actual foundation yet, so I'm very curious as to how it's going to apply. And this is in the shade Cool Beige, and I'm going to be using my Artis Oval 8 brush because I feel like this foundation is a little bit more matte and a little bit harder to spread around. And this is usually a very good brush for stick foundations. So that was quite a bit harder to blend out compared to like the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. And it's not as high coverage, but I do like the way that it looks on my skin, and I've heard that it is a very matte foundation and it stays really well. So I guess that's a plus, but it is not as high coverage as the Hourglass foundation. Then I'm going to conceal with the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer that I used before. It's in the shade L9 Neutral. And before I set my face, I'm gonna actually go in with this blush color, and this is called the Playtime Cream Blush, and I'm actually not a huge fan of cream blushes, so we'll see how this goes. I just never have the desire to use them. But honestly, I probably should start using them more because blush never stays on my face, ever. That's why I put so much on in the beginning of doing my makeup, because it just ends up like flying away into thin air and it's so annoying. It went on really easily. Sometimes cream blushes are so freaking hard to blend out. And then I'm gonna take a little bit more of that Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and bake underneath my eyes. And then with a big powder brush, I'm just going to set the rest of my face. And then to bronze, I'm going to take this color right here. This is called the Bluff Powder Blush. It says blush on their website and on their labels and stuff, but it looks like a bronzer to me. So like I would never wear this as a blush, but it looks like a really pretty neutral bronzer color. Now for highlighting, I'm going to be taking the Tarte Stunner Amazonian Clay highlighter.
Oh, you make me wanna talk back to you. Say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new.
Now for lips, I'm going to be starting with the Decca Scarlet Longwear Velvet Lip Liner in Oh So Nude.
I choke you down just like a pill.
And then to fill in my lips, I'm going to be taking Jackpot, which is just a pinky nude, and it's a lot more creamier than I thought it was going to be. I like totally just ruined it in the palette. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and also don't forget to check out the link in my description box for the Deck of Scarlet palette if you are interested in something like that. So thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye guys.